You are saying
Yeah,
anything?
okay.
You don't want to say anything?
No, you say enough.
Are you never in the film? Okay.
Say enough, my dear. That's okay.
Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can know that we're home because we are reaping pepper, tomato, persimmon. I tell you. Oh, we're gonna walk around the garden.
Did you mention? Did you mention it? I'm asking you a
No,
question.
you mention it.
No, I don't have to say. You talk.
You're not glad to be home.
Yes, I'm
Don't say
happy to be
something
home after being almost all
around the
around the
world.
world. I'm happy to be back.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, man. Well, this is Ship the Explorer. If you can see, we're seeing green behind us. That means we are home. We are home, and this is not our lawn. It was lawn, but the rain that prevented us from coming in last night. For a 2.5 hours flight, it took us almost 8 hours to get home. We were flying all over the place because the storm was preventing us from landing into
Airport
Baltimore.
closed down.
Airport closed. We ran out of fuel. We had to zip back down to North Carolina. For those of you who know the area, stay in the plane for 2.5 hours. Couldn't come out, only could go to the bathroom. That's travel for you folks. Oh Lord. Anyway, the big decision was to refuel the plane, and then we zip back up to Baltimore and were able to land. We never come out of the airport until 3, maybe 30. Coming up to the luggage here, our luggage did not reach Houston and United Airlines. Something is wrong with you guys. You lost our luggage going down, lost our luggage coming back. So hopefully they'll come. I look like I'm alive, but my medication is in one of those cases. So hopefully I'll be all right for this today. But it was wonderful going around the world. That's all we say. I think it was when we'll probably have to go add up those flights, but I think it was about 15 flights we did. I don't know, close to 15 flights to get from Maryland to New Zealand to Australia and back and forth around the region and back. So good to be home, back with you, and we're gonna show you more of our travel experience. But for now, we're back in Green, Maryland, and we are walking the neighborhood so we can see if we can find our way back to familiarize ourselves with the community. But a lesson for traveling is make sure you have important things on you. Your medication, your purse, your documents, and a change of clothes. And make sure you don't leave them on check-in, because you never know what you'll need. You never know what will happen on your flight. So that's the lesson for the day. And last night I talked earlier on this tape, I think I told you about in the airport rushing to the plane. If you miss your plane, just rush to the counter and customer service and find out what is possible, because you never know. We rushed and our plane was still there, although the plane didn't seem like it wanted to go to this destination. So
because they delayed too.
because they were delayed, so we got on the plane, but our suitcase, as I said before, were not there. So yet again, the whole trip was Baltimore to Houston, Texas, to Auckland, New Zealand, from Auckland, New Zealand to Sydney, Australia, down to Tasmania, from Tasmania to Melbourne, Australia, from Melbourne, Australia back to Sydney, and up to Tamworth, our family cousin's location. From Tamworth we went back to Sydney and up into Ayers Rock, and Ayers Rock we zip around for a couple of days, and then from Ayers Rock we came back to Sydney and fell in love with Sydney. I think Sydney is a wonderful city and vibrant, young visitors and beautiful buildings.
You never mentioned we went to the capital.
Oh, we went from Sydney, we went down to
Rent a car.
rent a car. We drove 600 kilometers, 700 kilometers back and forth to Canberra, the capital, and then we're back to Sydney and spend the rest of the time before we left the region. So that's the trip for Shippy the Explorer, and I hope you have been enjoying the tapes, and I hope you have enjoyed it. I didn't edit, I just give you a raw cut. Why is that? Because when you're lucky to get a Wi-Fi, the best thing to do is just release the bloody tape. If you're gonna be editing and cleaning up, you may not finish one. So the whole idea was to get them out and raw cut, and then we go from there. So if you've been enjoying those tapes, hopefully when we come back, we're back home, we'll see if we can get some other content. We'll try our best to make it more interesting. But if you want excitement, I guess you have to go to Jamaica, so, or out of the region. But we'll do our best. So enjoy. If you like them, anything, just do share. And if you you like the station and you've been enjoying some of the content and you're a first time viewer, do subscribe so we can build this station together. I appreciate you, and from Maryland we say, alright, from Maryland we say bon voyage, no, something like that. Oh, yeah, bye. Here is Maryland is just as pretty, you know, folks. We say we live in the woods. Trees are covering over the road, all over the place. I think you're still in Sydney. Look at this. We don't appreciate Maryland, and Maryland is a pretty place. Anyway, bye for now. Talk to you. Well, look at birds. You never see all these birds in Australia. But jeez, watch it. I think that must be a persimmon plant there. It looks so. I say that because our thing now have fertilizer. Look at the greenery. Wow, the green. Well, the lawn don't look too bad.
And it no cut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I cut it before we left.
yeah, it kept up well.
Yeah.
I think I would say it was kind of dry for a
Right.
while.
Yeah.
And then we get like 2 good doses of rain.
This Craig bird will not bloom this year. Anyway, back home. Well, good morning, folks. Good afternoon, good day, and good night. This is Shippy the Explorer. You haven't seen me for a few days because we were traveling the world, southeastern part of this world, and it's Australia and New Zealand and Tasmania, and we are back into the region of summer in mid United States, and we have come back to the remnants of the last bit of summer. I can see the asters just barely got wind of the asters, but we have seen the tomatoes and plants looking good. And today is on the chilly side, so we must have brought back some of the cold from that region because they are in the mid, well, they're going to the end of winter, but you can see the tapes where we had ice to heat on Mount Wellington, and then when we came off the mountain and we went into Ayers Rock, we had to cover ourselves because we're burning up. So this world is complex. The weather pattern is all over the place and depends on where you travel. But we are pleased to be back into the this region. We're back home, and we're trying to get back to normal. For a good example, yesterday I tried to do something, but the jet lag had finally caught up with me, and I'll show you where we spent all morning trying to figure out what to do. I could not move, and it took me a long time to get going, and finally I was able to get up in the afternoon and get prepared, do some preparation for this weekend. Because this weekend this Sunday is called Grandparents' Day, and I'm adamant as a grandparent that I'm going to celebrate it. So yesterday we retired this whole grill from 1995, and it has done well. Now it's a pepper tree stand and a bird feeding stand, and let's see if we see the controls. This cooker has been outside for 30 something years, folks, and I could still use it if I want. I just can clean it up and use it. The wheels are falling over, but life and time has finally caught up with this fella. And then we set up this new little thing that I've never won any gift, but this instrument was a present that we won in some competition more than maybe 15 years ago, and finally we are taking this Huzzy. And how appropriate, we came out of Australia, which is Huzzy, and we are now going to use this for Grandparents' Day. So I just want to show you that life continues, and things are in the hustle and the bustle, and we come back to this lovely country Australia was lovely too, but we come back to our cantaloupe bearing in the garden, folks, and tomatoes and persimmon, trying to hold on this year. We're finally getting a couple persimmon persimmon fruit, and the garden is looking well, and the pumpkin is not doing too well. I think it's gonna start a kick off in a couple of days, where we have there we go. It's hiding underneath there. I tell you. But we're back to this country, and we're pleased that we have visited family and friends in the southeast part of this world, and it was a good trip. And we say greetings to you and thanks for all the support, because we're back home. And if you watch this tape, you know that you're in Green, Maryland. We say we live in the forest, and we have even the mint tree got caught up, and the mint is doing well, and the red rose, I'm telling you, a couple things are blooming, and life continues. So we're back to normal, I think, this morning, and the hustle and bustle, I said, is about to start. I'm hoping that the young lady she's in good shape. She's looking 10 years younger because she had a taste of the kangaroo meat.
Oh, God.
And now she's ready to get to work as in the medical field, and I guess they will be happy to see her. So
Hi guys, I'm glad to be back safely.
And thanks to all the cousins and friends and things of all the support that ran us up and down the mountains and valleys of Australia and Tasmania and New Zealand.
Okay.
All right, so see you later. You just curve yourself slightly this way, and it should take you out. Yeah. Now the yard is full with cars, and it's a little bit more difficult. The pumpkin is kind of blocking our way, but we'll get her out. So hopefully things have been good for you, and life, when you have your problems or obstacles, you just dealt with them, and you have been doing well. So as I go out to this morning to an appointment, I have a doctor's appointment, and go to check up that doctor's, the results should show that I am maybe also 10 years younger and fit, because we have had a good trip. So talk to you later as we bring you clippings from Shippy the Explorer as we explore this part of the world and bring you and tell you about life, health, and happiness. So talk to you as we go along. Welcome. Thanks for being back, and blessings to you. Let's see if this young lady can drive. Put your back this way, yeah. Yeah, come. Come. No, no, come, same way. Yeah. Yeah, come. No, 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 go. When you go, you must keep your. Yeah, but you keep your curve. You have a little thing. That's what I'm telling you. If you use up all of this, you'll be able to get it. All right, do what you're doing. Okay.
So let me go back in and then I'll wrap up.
Yeah. Or go up there, sir. Go towards that. Yeah. All right. Turn now. Yeah. You have space. Turn. Turn the wheel. Yeah. You're right. All right. Go on. Go on. Yes. Go on. Right. Okay. What's that? Good. All right. You know, when you drive a car, if you drive drive along this road and you come in like this and go into the garage, it should be the same. Shouldn't be that difficult to come back out. It's just that it seems complicated. But that's it. She's gone to work and I'm going to my appointment. So keep you posted, folks. There you go, the ubiquitous sun. Just reminding you. Uh-oh. Drive from home to reminding you of the drive around Maryland, folks. It's show you the community that the trash bins are out, recycling. The green one is trash, the brown one is yard cutting, and then the blue one is recycling material. So it shows you that this community is on the ups and go with we take things seriously with our trash program. So just driving through to show you that the place, although it's summer, it's as green as ever. It's amazing anywhere you go in the world that it's the hustle and bustle of life, and people are rushing to work, to appointments, to all sorts of activities in the early morning. And the world activities continue. Big vehicles, little things, vehicles, small trucks, big trucks. They're all on the go. Here we go. That one is speeding, so well, I'm still trying with this GoPro. The GoPro is hasn't been doing the things that you really want it to do, but there's nothing else for now, so still struggling with it. As we said before, it's batteries doesn't last long. Battery backup unit, it's not working. GoPro gets hot, and it doesn't zoom. So those are the new features that we would hope that GoPro takes into consideration. Now, who is so privileged that you drive less than 5 minutes from home, and you are at your appointment already? Here, and I'm at the doctor's office already, and it's such a pleasure to come down here and good. So there you go. Just start to use the battery, and it jumped to already jumped to 39%. So something is wrong with these GoPro batteries. We'll look into it. Talk to you later. Might as well go in to make sure that I'm on time. I've been going to this Dr. Gill for more than 20 years, folks, and he's a wonderful doctor, and keep me in line, and so happy. So happy to be to come to her so she can take care of all the medical needs or suggest things to do. So I went on this trip. Sure, I put on a couple pounds, so that would be showing on the scale, but it was healthy food, including the kangaroo meat. So we'll see. All right, so here we go. Dr. Gill, internist. Oh, the week of recovery is back. Is back to shopping, back to going to Target to pick up some little things, and it's back to regular schedule, folks. So there we go. Target gives you a good. Well, it's all about shopping and getting items that you need in America. It's a constant process, and life continues. Oh, sorry, music. Well, there you are, folks. As we wrap up this tape for today, I'm just trying to show you that how busy scheduled we have been keeping, or I have been keeping, along with my book creator and editor, editors. We have been busy, and in the last 2 months we have been trying to get the 2 books out. And I must say today, congratulations to Faith and to Lynn. We have managed to finalize these books, and they're on the worldwide, well, on Amazon. You can get them, and it's well, I better check to make sure that this is showing the 3 Fathers in the Life of a Child, Laurel G. Morrison. But if you go into Amazon, I think you can just search for Laurel Morrison, and that would be the best thing to do on the books. And the second book is Going Down Under, a Jamaican genealogy buff meets his Aussie Kingfolks, also by Laurel G. Morrison. But this one is a quick read, and but interesting to see 2022 trip to Australia, and that wraps up this trip. The trip we just did a week ago is a return to really meet family and friends and to learn more about the family. But this book is out, and it's a lovely read. Just to say of my experience in Australia on that first trip, and how I dealt with how I got to meet families and all that, what really happened. So go on Amazon and on the books, and you can procure them. And 3 Fathers, it's the second edition of this book, and but this one is now a serious book, better written, and can be used in the classroom, the college level and high school level, and hopefully people will buy it and enjoy these bit of work. So this is Shippy the Explorer, but is also the writer. And thanks for supporting all these products, and I wanted to learn from them and enjoy as much as be educated as much as possible from these projects. But at the same time, for another aspect of an entertainment, do subscribe, like, share, and subscribe to Shippy the Explorer. So as I leave you today and tell you that we're back to schedule in America, we're saying bye for now. Have a wonderful day.